The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and has given me the evil eye, folks. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has come up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none more than a good break there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. Dashing through the snow. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Wow, sensational 95 yards on the punt return. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And some room to maneuver. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Marcus Jones there for the tackle. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They send Parker in motion left. But incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Tony. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Again, it's Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly. as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
I can't believe this.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Mahomes throw complete there to Rice. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And what a call, because they ran a triple out route. 3 guys running out routes at varying depths. And then they let an inside receiver try and sneak free and run deeper downfield, and he does. And the defense out of sorts here, and it turns into a big play.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2 yards to go, second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 23, here's a second and 4. Back to throw. Jones, flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here comes Tony on the return. Gets past one man. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up. Pacheco gets it again on second down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give right side for Pacheco. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll swing this out to Tony. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Matt Judon has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Butker's kick here is good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Inside give to Elliott, powering forward. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 34 yards. And a first down on the Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Able to avoid him. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 120 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They were ahead of schedule after the game at 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Butker's kick here is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Elliott on 1st down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is not the end.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A run by Pacheco on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well. One
of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What do you think?
Well, looking at the down and distance, that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Rutgers' kick here is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive. It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Here's second down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
Running the jet sweep, Thornton. Powerful running.
And remember, field goal does him no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes second down at 5. 10th carry now for Elliott. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Patriots are going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Jones. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Chiefs, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's loss number 5 for them on the year, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.